could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Rafinha. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mkhitaryan.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Rafinha. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serbi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Foot in. It's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
You joking?
And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Calhanoglu. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bastoni. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh no, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again, he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
Well, quite. Can he finish? Çalhanoğlu with the short one. He rises! Goal! Inter! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, that's been intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. The less said about that pass, the better. Rafinha. Rafinha has a look inside the box. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Yamal. He's tried one! Mkhitaryan gets it away. Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Has a go! And one more try! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, what has happened here? Çalhanoğlu. He's picked his way through. Terrific header. It's in. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's forced to go back. Pavard. Half-time getting close now. Oh, red, nice interception. De Jong. Fermin. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Correa. Mkhitaryan. Pass is just off target. And here's Levent, has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Has a look and plays it forward. De Jong. Forwards and with intent. Carlos Augusto. Koundé wins the duel this time. Now it's Correa! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Rafinha. Rafinha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! Oh, that is rather wayward. Serbi. Barella. Martinez. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Carlos Augusto, given the lift of his goal. Correa. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And they're quick to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way. Rafinha! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Carlos Augusto stood up well to him there. And here's Lewandowski. Barella, Pavard, Barella, Inter Milan, looking to pass their way through. Carlos Augusto, Mkhitaryan looking to run onto it. He's got tall. Has another go. Quality ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Shifted upfield. Now it's Correa. Correa. Correa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. In for a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Taremi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Driving forward. He's looking unstoppable. He's found the way through, and the shot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Yamal. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's straight offside. Now it's Martinez. Fratesi. Oh, no joy this time. Rafinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's looking for the runner here. Can he latch on to this? Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vermeer. And he was quick to react.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Evo. Još jedan minut mi je ostao.
Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. We are into stoppage time. Barella. Acerbi goes sliding in. The final whistle and confirmation. We are headed for penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Lewandowski first in line. Back off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Arnautovic is the next to run the gauntlet. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Rafinha is a picture of calm despite the moment. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So, the second man in line.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Çalhanoğlu will take the third penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. Pick that one out.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Pedri is able to finish it here. And he delivers. Barcelona have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match and the penalty shootout.